your host. Yes. Keep it going for yourselves. Thank you guys all so much for coming out. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. When I ask my friends to come to shows at this point, they all go, ooh, we'll be with you in spirit. So just really quickly, I want to welcome all the spirits that made it out tonight. Thank you all so much for making the time. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh my gosh, you guys. My name is Laura Laham. I'm an Arab, unless you're a cop, because then I'm French. Bonjour. I learned a few French words just so I can kind of blend in, right? Like croissant, mademoiselle, I surrender. Those are all French words. That joke is for Keisha. I will keep making fun of French people until they stop being weird about hijabs, okay? That's my deal. Yes, thank you. Probably the weirdest thing to me growing up as an Arab American was how often I had to explain to people that there are Christian Arabs, which is wild because it's like, babe, where do you think Jesus started his little book tour? Because it wasn't London. Right? The Bible at no point says, oh, the Virgin Mary and Joseph were out looking for a flat. Makes no sense. But I love that there's all this discourse now about Jesus, too. Because, like, I have friends who are like, Jesus was black. And then I have other friends who are like, Jesus was white. And then I have one friend who yelled at me that Jesus is Korean. So I don't know what he is, but I do know that I love, as a culture, we've accepted this transracial icon. So sorry, Rachel Dolezal. We can only have one. If you guys don't know who Rachel Dolezal is, Google it. You'll have a blast. Listen, okay, let me say this. Okay, thank God / Al Gore for the internet, right? Because there's a lot of things that I've learned about people that are like for example, I learned last year, we all learned white people don't wash their legs. They're just, they're in the shower like, oh, the water got it. Like that. Jesus was washing people's feet. That's beyond the legs, you guys. So could he have been white? I don't think so. All right. Data point number 2. This went viral on Twitter not too long ago. It was where I get all my news on Twitter. A couple of weeks ago, we learned that Swedish people, it's common for them not to feed their guests. Yeah, that's illegal in the Middle East. If someone comes to your house and you don't attempt to feed them at least, that's social suicide in the Middle East. Yeah, Jesus was feeding people. He was like bread, fish, wine, right? That's sort of a big part of his whole story. He was running out of bread, fish, and wine. He literally went, take my body, drink my blood. Like he went extra about it. That's a Middle Eastern man right there. That is a Middle Eastern man. Okay, you guys. I'm just saying, of course, like Middle Eastern people, like we're the original Christians. We're the OG, like we were Christian before it was mandatory. Let me know if you ever hear another Crusades joke in your life. I don't even know why I'm so amped up about this. I'm not Christian. My parents are. My parents are Christian. I identify as a polytheist. I believe in more than one God. That way they can take shifts. Work-life balance is incredibly important to me. It's very important to me. My gosh, I really do have to stop doing this material. This, literally happened not too long ago. Somebody came up to me and was like, Laura Laham, I know you. You're the funny history comic. Ugh. It's like none of those words are sexy. How am I going to make it in Hollywood? You know? I will say this last thing. Sometimes I talk about this stuff, and people will tell me afterwards that it sounds disrespectful. All those people, by the way, are my mom. So I just want to say really quickly, blanket statement. If you're religious, that's fine by me. If you're like, yo, God said be cool, so I'm going to be cool. Cool. We're cool. But if you're like, yo, I know God said be cool, but what he meant was women shouldn't read. You take offense. Take offense. Also, if you're French, take offense. I just want you to take offense. Take it home with you. Feel free to follow me on social media, you guys. It definitely impacts my self-esteem. So thank you so much. I'm Laura Laham.